what's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Sorry for my tardiness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Can y'all still see me? Okay. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. I've been trying to figure out the sound issue because there was an echo. Put a 1 in the chat if I sound okay, you guys. I just want to make sure. Put a 1 if the sound is good. I just want to check real quick. Man, it's like all of a sudden I forgot how to do StreamYard, and now I'm like freaking out because it's not working correctly for me. Okay, everything sound good? Okay, cool. Because remember yesterday I told you guys that I wanted to go ahead and play the round 2 of Jaguar Wright and Courtney, aka TD Fakes, going at it. Now, they did end up coming to like a kumbaya, and almost Jag was giving him advice on how to move. So I wanted to go ahead and dissect this for myself. But let's go ahead and say what's up to the people before we start. You know I love my AT-tubers. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. What's up, Mary? How you doing? Shout out to Mary D. Daryl is up in the building. Shout out to the Simp God. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing? Who else we got here? We got Beauty for Ashes. I love seeing my AT-tubers. I appreciate all my members, by the way. What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Juliet? What's up, Yolanda? What's up, Trevor? What's up, Tanya? What's up, Renaissance? What's up, Priscilla? Shout out to everybody coming in the room. I appreciate y'all. What's up, Michelle, Cassie? All right, I see everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let me pull it up without further ado. I know y'all like, shut up, AT2. We just want to get to the video. We don't want to hear you talk. All right, let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me take out the chat too. Hold on. All right. This is a one-man show. I do everything on here. Damn, it's taking me forever to pull it up. Okay, here we go.
Last week. Hey! How have things been in the last week, Jaguar?
Interesting. Very interesting. It's been an interesting week. New characters are being unlocked in this saga day for day. And I just want to go back to the beginning. I think for me, the biggest accomplishment in this journey to get to the bottom of the truth and to get to the bottom of who the real bad actors are, so we can start wrapping this up and focusing keenly past the disinformation on what's important. I want to say salute to my good friend, D. Haven.
That's Jay-Z's best friend or
And it
former
just went
friend.
live yesterday on Real Life Productions on the Blue Couch. And I can't wait for everyone to hear it.
By the way, does anybody still watch the Blue Couch? Put a 1 in the chat if you still watch the Blue Couch. Put a 2 in the chat you don't watch it. I don't even watch it when they have Jag on there. I'll just be honest. And that's Real Life Productions, by the way. That's who the Blue Couch is. Okay, y'all still watch it? Oh, okay. Shout out to them. Okay. It for me, it was just too much Jag. Like, it was too much of it. Too much of the same shit. I know they have other interviews on there, but I mean, basically everybody watches it for the Jag, right?
Actually, I would love it if Pierce would take a listen. Because maybe he'll want to rethink that apology and censoring me on his very uncensored show. You know, they allow people to say whatever. And they really never, ever, they don't show any proof. They don't show any evidence. And I find it funny that the accusers are always demanding all of the information and the names from the victims and from the survivors. But when they say that people are lying about them, they are never required to show any evidence on what makes it a lie. And from here on out, if you're not going to sue me, then prove I'm lying. It's just as simple. Prove it.
What was the name?
No one's gonna no one's gonna sue somebody that doesn't have any money. No one's gonna sue her. Like, I love how she always says, "Sue me, sue me, sue me," but no one is going to sue her. The reason why they're not going to sue her is because she has no money. I guess if you want to shut her up, that'd be fine. But again, she doesn't have a place of residence. I know there's something that you can do, like put a one if you heard this. Like, you can put a lawsuit through the newspaper or something like that. Like, say if you don't know somebody's location or where they're gonna be, you could do like a whole. You can put a lawsuit like out on the newspaper or something like that and sue somebody that way. But she doesn't have a place of residence. Like, what are you gonna get from her? Her last dusty braid, you ain't gonna get shit. You know.
Name of the gentleman who you said had just done an interview, Jaguar?
D Haven. That's Jay-Z's childhood best friend. That's the man that knew Jay-Z before he was Jay-Z. That's the man whose family took him into his home and looked out for him. And that's the family that he abandoned when his best friend went to jail. And then he went on to become a celebrity rapper whose first album, who he's now trying to destroy the stock offering so his business partner who put all the money behind it, Dame Dash, can't earn a penny off of it. Turns out, Reasonable Doubt, the entire album, was nothing more than D Haven's actual diary that Sean Carter put on as a persona and became Jay-Z.
Wow.
He's a fraud. He's been a fraud. But what I liked more than anything when D Haven was sitting over there on the blue couch, the truth couch, he said he doesn't understand. They asked him, did he think if Jay-Z would be next? And he said, no, I don't see how, because he's one of them. He said he makes choices and movements and everything just like a federal agent. All of his friends are federally protected.
You guys have to realize something. Jag doesn't have bank accounts and stuff like that. So the way she gets paid from these people is probably through Cash App and stuff like that. And they're getting paid. Basically, they're giving the money to... Oh, I'm putting y'all up on game right now. They're giving the money to... what's her boyfriend name? Bone Crusher, aka Bone Crusher, whoever her boyfriend name is, he looked like Bone Crusher. They're giving the money to Bone Crusher. He has to do all the paperwork and everything like that. Jag literally does not have a paper trail, y'all, so she's fine. You know? And Sincere, you're right about that. I love hearing the way she talks. It draws you in.
And he said, but I don't know. He said, because when Jaguar says things, he said, I wouldn't count her out just yet.
So is this Ronnie Bo? What Ronnie Bo said?
No, D Haven.
Yeah, we're
childhood best friend.
Yeah, we're currently
projects.
I think we're currently reaching out to D Haven, if I'm being honest with you. I think Shane's already.
If you want to reach out to D Haven, I can just call him and give him your number.
We did.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Oh, you got the number,
yeah, we got it. Shane's got it.
My friend.
Yeah, that's Shane's job.
Projects, and shout out to the Silent Kings. You know, when
like
D Haven
she been
got
there
home
to the Mossy Project
from prison, he made it his business to rebuild his community, to rebuild where they came from. You know, people hear that chorus, you know, cough up a lung, where
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Ain't nothing nice. That was
she's just going over the D Haven, Jay-Z, basically calling him a fraud, all that.
I'm gonna ask you something. I don't want you to answer this, Jag, right? But one of the things
want me to answer?
I don't, and there's a reason, just in case anyone's watching, it'll make sense, right? So there's a big debate online about which hand Tupac used. Was he right-handed? Was he left-handed? And I asked Courtney, because he's such a good friend of Tupac last week, and I figured with such a vast memory of all of the time he spent with Tupac, he would be a good person to answer this. Now, I don't want you to answer it just now in case anyone's watching, because I would like to ask him again this evening. But the answer that he gave last week seemed to inspire some, internet detectives within my community, and it is one of the many interesting points to go over this evening, I feel.
Really? Oh, well,
So they are basically trying to figure out if Courtney actually knows Tupac. That's Courtney thing. He doing all of this to avenge Tupac. And no, everybody's all like, how do you really know Tupac? Like, you say like you were really close and stuff like that, but how don't you know this person, know that person? Or the story how he even knows Tupac is all over the place. He did manage the Outlaws. We know that. But other than that, did you really have like a close friendship with Tupac? We're all confused. And shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Cancer, Cheryl, Zeline. I see everybody.
Just saying. I'm just saying, because all I'm saying is the man, when he was asked how long he knew Tupac, he gave me 2 states, okay? And
actually, he gave you 3. He said from New York to Baltimore to LA.
yeah.
I don't think that was the right order, but who's holding him to that? What I will say is he went back and detailed his early, East Coast years. And I'm still trying to figure out how he didn't know who Meech is. Like, I know everyone was confused and thought that I was calling Big Meech from BMF. No, I was calling Demetrius Ship Sr., who is also known as Big Meech. Tupac called him Big Meech.
Right, and that's the producer guy I was telling you guys
Tupac
about.
Go all the way back to Juice, and that was Tupac's first movie. And Meech actually produced music that was not only on the soundtrack, but in the score of the film. That was filmed in New York, and that was after Baltimore. Did you hear any of my questions?
No, I didn't. I didn't come here to hear your questions.
You didn't come here to hear my questions?
Yes.
I thought we were here to talk. You said you wanted to talk.
Look at the not clout facing ass. Trying to get it. Oh my God. These people.
Shabbat shalom. It is the Sabbath. Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, let me make it big.
Great. It's the Sabbath. It's my favorite day of the week.
Okay, that's good.
You know I'm a Sabbath keeper.
No, I don't.
Yeah, what's your religion?
I'm a Mormon.
You're a Mormon?
Yes.
Really?
Really?
How did you get up in that?
Because I did.
Can I just ask you guys?
Yo, the way he was giving her like them dry ass answers, all like, I don't want to be bothered with this lady. Yo, I was cracking up.
Can you turn your cameras this way? Can you guys just turn your cameras the other way for me so you guys are sideways if it's possible? There we go.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. Beautiful.
Let me post up because I'm, hold on, let me get
I got you, Jack. Don't worry. Thanks for coming back as well.
Our worst best.
Do you like my background?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I see you're a fan of mine.
That's him, by the way. That's Courtney in the background.
Okay.
What's up, Stephanie?
Yeah. I figured I'd make sure you were here just in case you didn't make it. But you're here, so it's great.
Shaun, how you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah, all good. I hear you going back to the grand jury, Courtney.
Yeah.
Here's the part I want to get to.
Why?
What's that about?
It's because they confiscated my cell phone and found everything in my phone.
So they found something they want to talk to you about?
Wait. Just they've confiscated your phone and they've found what on your phone, Courtney?
I'm not allowed to tell y'all what I found is state evidence.
Okay, I'm with you. But okay,
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Courtney, are you telling me
He can't talk for shit.
that they lied again? They said that you went back to court this week and that there's no gag order, but now you got one?
No, I don't got a gag order. That's why I don't have a gag order, because everything they found was true.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to talk about it, though.
Not allowed to talk about what
That's
they found.
great. Let's not talk about what was in your phone. Let's talk about Into the Gut.
So basically, Courtney, aka TD Fakes, had to give his phone over, and they went through the Google files and everything and found all the information and what he had in there. And so all the stuff that he's been saying, I guess it has matched up to what they have or what they found, allegedly. That's what's being said. Still, that doesn't confirm the tapes are real. That doesn't confirm that Kim Porter's book is real. That just means, okay, the stuff that he was saying, yes, someone did send it to him. Now, what I want to know, because remember, as far as the book and everything, in the books and the tapes, it was Kim's alleged friend. Excuse me, I had a burp. Kim's alleged friend. I want to know who that person is. I don't care about the Chris Todds, the Courtneys, the Jaguar Wrights. I want to know who's this alleged friend of Kim that was giving all this information over, because that needs to be exposed. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. We want to know who Kim's alleged best friend is. We don't care about all these side characters. Tell us who the best friend is. That's what we want to know.
Better.
Go ahead.
You published this book, did you not? You self-published it.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me where you got the manuscript from?
No, I'm not gonna go through that. I just talked to his. I got it from Mutala Shakur, Tupac father.
Shakur. Yeah.
Yes.
So you know he passed away.
Yes,
That's
I do know he
Tupac's
passed away.
dad, by the way.
And the family has been trying to reach you. I just spoke to his brother the other day.
Okay, and I talked to their lawyer.
The other day.
I talked to the lawyer 2 days ago.
I talked to his lawyer last night.
Okay, Jeff.
Dinner.
Jeff.
Yeah, I spoke to them last night.
Okay, what did he tell you?
You want to know what I thought that was interesting? Have you ever worked with him before? Does Ariel work with them?
Work with who?
That's the lawyer lady, Ariel.
Lawyers.
I don't know.
The family's lawyers. Does Ariel work with them?
I don't know.
I mean, she's your attorney.
Yeah, but I don't ask about her clients.
I know she's very skittish about who she represents and doesn't. But my thing is, I'm trying to understand, what did his lawyers ask you? Because I know what they asked me.
He asked me, was I selling the book? I said, no, I stopped selling because he was on parole. He told me not to sell it because he was, it'll mess up his parole. His same judge he kept getting, who sentenced him back in 73. So I pulled the book.
That's funny because the family has a much different outlook on what happened.
Well, first of all, let me address this. If the family knew so much, why they didn't get the book? If the family knew so much, why he was calling me collect from the jail with a friend of mine from Newark?
That is a great question. How did you begin?
Right. So that's what I understand. I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna debate.
No, I'm just trying to understand, where is the intersection with you and Baba Shakur? Like, how did you two get to talk? Like,
thank you.
So that's what I'm not saying.
Hold on. Thank you, Sarai. I appreciate that. Never made a super chat before. First time. You're the greatest. AT2. Congrats on 50K. Can't wait to see you 100K. Thank you. I appreciate that. That made me feel good. So real quick. So regarding the story, basically he had put out a book already. He had put out a book on Tupac's father. I forgot what they said the name was of it, but he had a close relationship with Tupac's dad. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tupac didn't have a close relationship with his dad. He even sued Afeni Shakur to try to get some of Tupac's estate. And I think, if somebody look it up real quick for me, I think he won. I think he ended up getting a settlement from Afeni Shakur, even though he wasn't in Tupac's life at all. So this is kind of like the strained relationship, and this is why his family wanted to talk to Courtney, because Courtney had a close relationship with Tupac's dad.
It's a man that's dead, and I'm not going to go against his family.
Against his family. His family is asking very valid questions that are painting you out to be quite the duplicitous.
Well, they could say that because I can't go into jail and still no book. So they talking because maybe somebody's pocket's not tight, as fat as they wanted to be, and I had the book. So you can't say that's a question to ask. I walked into the jail with a drone and stole the book.
I'm trying to ask you now. How did you get the book?
I just told you he gave me the book.
When did he give you the book in jail? Did you go
when he was in jail? When he was in jail, he mailed me the book.
Right. So you guys were pen pals. So when did that relationship start?
Just found it too.
You come out right after his son.
Because you say that you're Tupac's friend, and you say that his father gave you his book from jail. But once again, you're not telling anyone how any of this came about.
Because I'm not going to incriminate the. Listen, hold up. I'm not going to incriminate the people. Listen,
you can't incriminate a dead man.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the people who works there and myself. How I got the book.
The people who work where? At the jail?
At the jail.
Oh, so there was some funny stuff going on at the jail?
You know what's funny about this and why I get a kick out of it is because when you ask Jag for detail, she all over the place, or she'll tell you it's none of your business, or she's not at liberty to say. But this guy right here, who I still believe TD Fakes, aka Courtney Burgess, is a liar. I still believe he's a liar. But he has to answer her questions, but when you ask her for details, she ain't got to answer shit. How ironic is that? Y'all don't find that a little ironic? It's like some rain on your wedding day type shit. Ironic.
No, I'm not saying
Funny stuff goes on at the jail all the time.
I'm not saying that.
The transfer of that man's book to you was absolutely legitimate. You have no reason to be so coy or so shy. But now you're saying that you can't talk about it because you don't want to get anybody in the jail in trouble?
Listen, the book was given to me, and I published it.
You said it was mailed to you.
Listen, no.
Now you're saying given. That's two different things. Was it given? Was it mailed? See, mail comes in an envelope. Given means someone handy.
Jaguar, you gonna let me talk, or you going to fill in the punch question? Well, you got to know how to be quiet. Listen, Jaguar, I came on here. Well, yes, please meet up because you're talking too much. That's your problem. And I'm gonna stop calling you Jaguar. I'm gonna call you Mushira. Mushira is a girl from Stuyvesant that do everything. Okay? And that's what you are, Mushira.
No, Mushira.
Just because your career is messed up, you want to go out to Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, get yourself together. Yes, because look at you. Your whole face is fucked up. So listen. I'm not going to go through all that. This with you.
No, what's my career?
If you want to let me answer the question, or you want to answer it.
Tell me what it is.
Hold on, let me rewind that.
What's my career?
I don't know what your career is. When he was in jail, he mailed me the book.
Right. So you guys were pen pals. So when did that relationship?
Yes, please meet up because you're talking too much. That's your problem.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna stop calling you Jaguar. I'm gonna call you Mushira. Mushira is a girl from Stuyvesant that do everything. Okay, and that's what you are, Mushira. Just because your career is messed up, you want to go out to Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, get yourself together. Yes, because look at you. Your whole face is fucked up. So listen.
Excuse me.
I'm not gonna go through all that. This with you.
No, what's my career?
If you want to let me answer the question, or you want to answer it.
Tell me what it is. What's my career?
I don't know what your career is, but it's you on here for some.
You speak about something that you don't know about.
Listen, all I hear is you.
Has nothing to do with you. Whatever I say about anyone else.
But that's all I hear from you. So all I hear from you. I didn't come on here to argue with you.
Have nothing to do with this conversation.
Sean, can you mute her, Sean? Sean, can you mute her till I answer the question?
Conversation.
Sean,
starting to tell yourself.
Can you mute her if I answer?
Up to your eyes, like you're corny.
Let us just finish.
Yeah, I will.
Explain yourself.
Right, your turn, Courtney.
Sean, the book was handed to me from one of his students. Another book was mailed to me from his jail cell. I used to take one of his students to all the venues of the college to speaking. That's how I got the book. The book you can't steal a book from a man in jail. That means I got to go through the wars. I've never been in the jail. I never visited him in the jail, but I got several phone calls from him. So I don't know, maybe somebody looking for a come up or.
Why does everybody give him the books? That's what I'm not understanding. But before we continue, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Also, you can donate to the channel, all that good stuff, super chat as you guys see, or consider Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that good stuff. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like button, y'all.
A lick? I don't know what it is.
You not looking for a come up? Or
No,
a
I'm
lick?
not.
'Cause
No,
you
I'm not.
looking like you
Because if I was
trying
looking
that
for a come up,
right
I would have
now.
put the.
You're sitting here
Right, Grandma
disparaging
Joy?
people that don't know you, sir. No one
Okay,
from
so
his,
how I get the
no
book then?
one from
Tell
his
me.
life
You tell me your theory. How I
knows
got the
you,
book.
sir.
How did I get the book? How did I get the book?
We're asking. Matter of fact,
I'm telling you, but don't
how did
ask
you
me
get
if
all
you
of
don't
that?
know.
I have a question because with Jag, she knows everybody, right? When it comes to somebody else, they have to prove how they know all these people. It's the pot calling the kettle a pot because what the hell is going on? I don't like the whole calling the pot the kettle black. I don't like it. Sounds racist to me. I don't like that. So it's called the pot calling the pot. All right.
No.
Information. How did you get all of that information?
Don't worry about it. I don't. You not listen. I ain't telling you anything. I'm not telling you anything, Jay. Mushira, I'm not telling you anything. Okay.
Okay, TD Snakes. Covenant
Okay.
blessed baby oil for all I know.
Hey,
TD Snake.
you was at the
want to do
parties.
the insult game.
You
with
was
me.
at the parties. You was at the parties.
What I do want to
You was at the parties. They call you mouth ass train.
apologize for something though, Courtney. Before
Wait,
you
like,
I'm
who
not
was at the
apologizing for
parties?
anything. I did apologize. You was disrespectful.
I want to apologize to your mother because I don't think she knew what she was giving birth to.
Listen,
Woo!
I'm gonna let you talk because you know what?
I can say some. I can say some.
Listen, I can say some ignorant things to you, but I'm too.
Involved with.
Sean, can you mute her, please?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to do this point around and
Not talking about
Yeah,
mama.
she's too disrespectful.
Come
You
on,
understand? I'm not
man.
gonna go through this one.
I'm 100%.
Sean, I'm gonna say this one time, Sean.
Yeah.
My mother passed away. I'm gonna stop and let her disrespect me. You understand? She's a very disrespectful
You can't
woman.
be talking about mama.
If somebody says something about her son, she'll lose more hair on her head. But I'm not gonna say anything to her.
Apologize.
No, don't apologize. Don't say nothing to me. You do the interview, let them ask you questions, you answer. Don't talk direct to me. You don't got permission. You lost the permission. You lost that respect. I respect every woman.
Courtney,
You
Courtney,
understand?
we've got a bit off track, Courtney. You were telling us why the grand jury want you back.
Because
you
they found
something on your
yes,
phone,
yes,
and they want to
yes.
talk to you about that.
Go ahead.
Can you expand on that?
Even though he a little dumb, I'm happy that he did say something to Jag because hold on, let me show you me. Because she was out of pocket for that. She was definitely out of pocket. I didn't like that at all. Like talking about his mama, especially when you don't even have a mama no more. Why would you? That was a low blow. I don't like that.
found something on your phone, they want to question you about that. To do with the Diddy case.
Yes, Jesus take the wheel. Yes.
I'm not a witness. I wasn't a witness. I was there. They asked me about my phone. What is my stuff? I said my stuff is downstairs. They took the phone and they found everything in my phone, in my email. Actually, what I was saying, from the book onto everything they found inside my Gmail. So that's what it was.
So they're taking.
I'm not gonna get on here and keep talking. Go ahead.
To want you to come back to the grand jury then. Whatever they found on your phone, they're taking hella seriously.
Right.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be.
That's why they didn't. That's why they didn't let him put a gag order on me, because what I was saying, everything that was in the book and I said it was true. If it was false, they would have put the gag order on me.
So this kind of legit. So this kind of legitimizes.
So remember, Diddy's lawyers tried to put a gag order on him and stuff like that. And so what he's saying was that the reason why the gag order didn't go through is because he was telling the truth. Now, this is where it's getting conflated, because I'm seeing a lot of people saying, oh, Courtney's telling the truth. See, he's not lying. He's telling the truth about everything. Do I believe that he got a book? Yes. Do I believe that he got some tapes? Yes. Now, here's the second part to that, right? Do I believe that the book that he got was Kim Porter's book? No. The tapes are the tapes Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith engaging in activities with Diddy? No. I don't believe that. So again, the way that they're framing the question makes it seem like, oh, oh my God, the grand jury, see, they found something. No, what they said was that this was supposed to be this or this supposed to be that. Necessarily doesn't mean that that's evidence that, yeah, this is Kim Porter's book. This is all the tapes and everything like that. Yeah.
Is what you've got. The feds are now taking it seriously.
Right.
If it was BS, they wouldn't be bringing you back, right?
Now you got it. But I wasn't a witness at first. But I'm not gonna get on here and keep putting my foot in my mouth because of other people being ignorant to make me talk wrong. Because it's coming out. If I got the book, I must be had to knew the father to get the book. I must be knew Tupac if I signed his artist who saved Fatal to Relativity Records.
Or he said Tupac again.
Wow. So now you're still trying to legitimize.
I'm not gonna try to legitimize anything. I'm not gonna legitimize anything. It's facts.
Who saying Fatal has absolutely nothing to do with anything? I can get on the phone and call an outlaw right now.
I'm saying, listen,
right now.
You don't got to do that. They're gonna tell you I don't want to sign. Listen, I don't gotta go through all that. Sean, can you please meet her if you gonna answer me a question, Sean?
My issue is with you is this, Courtney. Number one, and Roro, I would like just a little confirmation here. I've already stated that I believe that everything you had was real.
100% you said that, yeah.
I've already said that.
Yeah, 100%.
I said the reason why they wanted it was to see if it already lined up with everything that was already there. I've already said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already told you anything that came from Kim was already taken from Diddy. That's where she got it from. Kim wasn't running around setting up cameras. She became a very, very, very skilled information agent, and she learned how to get evidence.
And I did not come on here to go against you, Jaguar. I don't work for Jay-Z. I don't work for them Diddy. I don't work for none of them.
Yeah.
I work for myself. Everything I work for, I own.
Got it. I'm
and
telling
it wasn't
you
I never came on here to disrespect you.
Vibes, G. You're giving me Stan vibes.
Okay, well, don't think that.
You're giving me Stan vibes.
Okay, well,
that's bone crusher next to Jag right there.
Attached to these things that you're talking about don't know you, sir.
They don't have to.
Odd.
They don't have to know me.
It's odd for you to be this good friend of a man, and you can't give us not one real life testimony of your relationship with this man.
I'm not.
One second, Courtney. Jag, so just to sort of clarify to everyone that's watching, none of us are questioning the legitimacy of what Courtney has done for this case, what he's handed in, any of that. 100% he should be commended for all of that. I think that one of the main questions, Courtney, is the length of time that you were in possession of some of this media and why it took so long for you to hand it. Was it the fact that Diddy was still free? Because I'm telling you now, I imagine having the knowledge that you did, there must have been a certain level of fear surrounding you about when you were going to release this and how you would get it out.
No, it wasn't. No. Diddy, I don't fear no Diddy. I've been talking about Diddy when the wheel was on Hot 97.1.
I'm sure. Well, there's a big difference between being out.
Here's the thing. Courtney is never going to beat those allegations of being a clout chaser. He's going to forever be somebody like, okay, you're just trying to find an opportunity and this is your chance to finally hit it big. Just like Jag, she's never going to beat the clout chasing allegations either. They're always going to be around because of the timing and everything. But except with Jag, at least she has been talking. With Courtney, we don't know where the fuck he came from. No one knows where he came from. He literally came out the blue. And let's not forget, originally Chris Todd was out here, and he's the one that put out the book and everything like that. So it got all kind of miscombobulated with, okay, what's really going on? Because now, wasn't Chris Todd a part of it? Now he's not, and now, yeah.
Outwardly spoken and putting nails in a coffin.
You can't be no outspoken than that on the radio. It was way back when Relativity Records was up. I spoke about it with Michael Geronimo.
You know that I ghost wrote for Relativity.
Okay, my A&R was a
one. You always ghost writing for somebody.
Do you remember Teflon?
Yes.
You know Teflon and me, we ghost wrote together. As a very good friend of mine.
Okay. And I was there.
When's the last time you produced out of D&D Studios?
It's been a long time. I don't know what. I wasn't at D&D. I was at Platinum Island up on Broad Street, Broadway.
What's the correct name? What's the street name for D&D Studios?
I don't know. I never told you. I never recorded there.
That's funny because everybody in the streets called it Mecca.
Okay.
Every real hip hopper who produced.
Have not heard from White Jamal in I don't know how long. White Jamal has went totally silent. And they mentioned him in here too.
Always referred to D&D Studios as Mecca.
Well, I didn't go to D&D. I had the studio.
Listen to me. You were producing in New York. There is no way you get
hold up.
No
hold
way.
up. I don't got to go to
studio.
Hang on.
It was Daddy's house and it was Sony.
Okay, so your argument, Jag, is you couldn't have produced in New York without knowing this terminology.
Exactly.
Courtney, what you're saying is you never produced at this location.
I did one session with Hot Tower. I forgot the name of the studio. Big Hot Tower. We was up in the studio with him. Then I was up in the studio with Rob Tulo, was the A&R at Atlantic Records with Fat Joe.
What street?
I don't know the street. I don't know. Listen. I can't. Listen, I'm not gonna go through all that.
I don't think him knowing all those details necessarily make him a liar. I know what Jag is trying to prove, but it doesn't make him a liar. It doesn't matter. He's a man of a particular age. Like he looks forgetful. He seemed like he got the Joe Biden. Very sleepy, very forgetful, stumble over his words. You know, let's just be honest about it. Oh, sorry.
I'm not because I don't know.
Oh, did I pause it again? I'm sorry.
This is basic history from one bet to another.
Well, listen,
if you're everything that you say you are, and if I'm as big a loser as you say you are, and if you're the winner that you say you are, you should be able to have comprehensive conversation.
I'm not here to sell myself to anybody.
You don't have to sell yourself.
I don't have to anyway.
We're supposed to.
I don't have to do.
We should be able to talk about this.
You know what? Talk about it, but listen. Look on the credits of the record, you will see who I am. I'm not gonna go through all that back and forth about who that.
I know plenty of people that got their names on records.
Okay, well, listen.
Shit at all.
Okay, well, that's them.
Look at half of Beyonce's credits.
Well, listen, I'm not here to talk about Beyonce. I'm here to listen. Shaun.
You were defending Beyonce just a second ago. You better watch out. Her husband might get mad. You're doing a bad job.
Listen,
Courtney, are you in the longest? Are you in the longest tunnel in the world right now? I just want to ask you that.
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm in New York. I'm coming from China. I'm coming from Little Italy.
Yeah, I'm just wondering because you know for a fact the conspiracy theories are going to be coming out about the tunnels now, and because I've not seen a single car go past you. Right, this is Courtney's private tunnel. Okay, no, I'm just kidding, Courtney.
We're just waiting for him to pull up.
I forgot he had been in the tunnel for a while.
We're just waiting for him to pull up to the Starbucks, baby. Go ahead and get
the Starbucks.
No. Crunch, baby. It's fabulous. And I had to pay for mine.
Shaun, I came up here for love. I got love for Jaguar. I'm not here to beef with her. She thought I came here to beef for her. I did come up here to beef for her. I don't work for none of them, Shaun or Diddy. I work for Courtney B. I came up under Burgess Connection Management. In the studio, I record at mad pace. I did all my recording at mad pace in East Orange with Trex and them, where they went to.
You ever record in
Philadelphia? No, I never. Nope.
Courtney.
Where you record at in LA?
Nope. With Simi, he did. I did a Simi, and I was up there with Eliza.
Yep, Eliza
in the Bay Area. You know who? I'm not gonna say the name for you to go through all that.
Eliza
I was up there with her. Listen. I was up in the Bay Area.
I'm gonna skip ahead because they still going back and forth.
We're talking about parents. We're talking about politicians. We're talking about average people. And I hope you don't fall into a mental state about how could this happen to me or anything, because this happens every day and people don't even realize. And the fact that you're standing there and saying, I think this is what has happened to me is massive. Okay. Whether or not you've got true belief in that statement or not. I hope that you do, but I mean, how do you feel, Shaun? Was that not quite a massive moment?
I've got yeah, it was, but I've got quite an important question for Courtney.
All right,
Courtney, are you even Courtney?
Yes, I am.
Courtney Burgess?
Yes, I am Courtney Burgess.
Are you sure? Because in another interview you said that you wasn't. That was just your stage name.
Now, I didn't hear about this.
No, the reason why I said that to that guy because he stood up there, he was bullshitting the audience, talking about he know the FBI, he direct, and I had the paperwork to show him on the set because there's a lot of BS come up on here. He tried to put a name for himself and come off on me. He not gonna come up off of me. You understand? He said there like, yo, I'm connected. I can call FBI and find out everybody pro. And he said he couldn't find. I said, you don't even know my name. You don't know nothing. You feed off what everybody else saying. They come up and want to do a podcast, want to be somebody. And then when I showed him the papers and he saw it, he felt so bad because I tore down his credibility. You understand? I know why they chose me to go against him. I already know, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just waiting to how this roll out.
So you are Courtney Burgess, but you were just playing with that guy. Saying
I was playing with him because he told me he regular check, he ain't find nothing. And then I throw up the papers up in his face. You're lying. And I want to see who.
Now, what I find interesting about Courtney is that I don't understand why he does like these interviews or these type shows where he obviously can't communicate correctly. Like, it might not be best for him to speak. He should have somebody speak for him, if anything, or have somebody there to kind of coach him on what to say, because he'll be talking and I'll get lost in the sauce and be like, what is he trying to say? Like, what is he saying? Like, I'm always confused when it comes to what he's talking about. I can never grasp what he's trying to say. Like, I have to draw my own conclusion on all the mumbling and stuttering and shit like that he's saying, and then try to draw my own conclusion, basically.
Who is who? Honestly, Gene and Jaguar, they're the most legit people I've seen up on here. I don't rather them. I have nothing but respect and love for you, Jaguar. Right. You talk to Gene, I have respect for him. But I do things to give somebody a bone to see how they gonna bury it.
Well,
you understand? And it came right back. Right.
You would be a fool not to.
Right.
Listen to me. When you're playing the disinformation game, you be a fool not to throw a little in there yourself to see where it comes out. You know, right. For those people who have ever read books like The Art of War or any of the Confucius Says or this, that, and the other, you have to learn how to beat the grass to see where the snakes are.
Right.
I do it all the time. I'm very clever. The problem
he came
is,
out. He came out.
But the problem is you got to be careful and make sure that the stick you hitting that grass with doesn't jump back up and hit you in the head. You know what I mean?
Right.
You still got to hold that stick. And you're in a position now where you got people that are going to take everything you've said and use it to make money. That's what this is.
I know. That's why I want to talk about it. And again, for you, Jaguar, I don't know everything. All this is new to me. You understand? And I respect you. I respect you. Okay.
I don't either, Courtney. But I'm
look at them coming together.
And I'm desperate to learn too, because I gotta watch what's going on. And I followed your footsteps. You understand? And also, Jay, I follow your footsteps to see how y'all are still relevant today. You know what I'm saying? It matters a lot.
I'm G'd up.
So he's been studying Jaguar and Gene Deal. That's what he mean by Gene. He's been studying Jaguar and Gene Deal on how to stay relevant. Like, he wants to be like them, but he doesn't have the charisma like them to, He don't got it. Not everybody's a talker. Not everybody's a speaker. He don't got the juice. Like, after this little situation with his tapes and the book, he's done with. He doesn't have that longevity to keep on going and going and going. He can't communicate. We don't understand him. We don't know who he is.
Matters a lot. Because you can make a lot of enemies, and they can make a lot of fake friends, and they can make a lot of family at the same time.
Be careful.
Oh, I'm definitely is.
You want to know a little trick that I've learned before I
I'm
snitch
here.
to anybody? Before
Right,
I snitch to
Veronica.
anybody, I see whether or not their channel is shadow banana. If their channel is shadow banana, that's who I want to sit with, because that's where they're trying to stop the truth.
She means shadow ban.
Okay.
She's being
That's
funny.
the one thing that I've learned. Wherever people get fought the hardest on their channel about letting out the truth, that's where I want to be to help them push through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's really the key. That's why I tell people when you get into.
So I noticed what's funny is that she don't go on the black channels no more. She just stick with the white channels now. And maybe they're paying her a lot of money and that's why she's doing what she's doing, which is smart if she's making money. But Jag is very selective. I don't think it has anything to do with a channel being shadow banned. She just wants to be paid. That's it. If you got the money to pay her, she'll do your show. Simple as that. It ain't no, oh, all this, all that. No. If you got the money to pay her, she'll do your show.
This whole internet game, you know, it hasn't been easy to go from being marked to truly being willing to become the content and then turn your life into an algorithm, which is what I've done. It takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of work, takes a lot of thinking.
Please hit
What
that
I will
thumbs up
tell you
too, by the way.
is this.
Hit the thumbs up.
Once you take your algorithm and you make it your own, you'll have a better opportunity at having control of what happens next. I don't know who brought you what you got that the feds now have, but they were not your friend, G.
I know that.
They were not your friend.
Somebody snitched on me.
I know. They handed it to you and then they snitched on you.
Yeah.
To make sure you went to the grand jury, because like you said, and like I said, how the hell he ended up there and me and G still sitting fine?
Right.
So it kind of messed up at that part.
Somebody.
Basically, what they're saying was that he was basically snitched on, and then that's why he had to end up going to the grand jury. I have a feeling with Chris Todd. Well, one thing, I think Chris Todd probably was the one who snitched. But because remember, Chris Todd was all like, yeah, there's this guy. Remember when I was talking to him, he said this guy went rogue and now he's trying to sell these tapes. Courtney was the guy with the tapes. So what I feel was that this guy basically wanted to shop around the tapes, the quote unquote tapes, shop around the book and hope that somebody would pick it up so he could sell it. What ended up happening was that the grand jury was all like, "Oh, well, he got these tapes, he got these books and shit like that. We need to call him on in." So they went ahead and called him in, and now he's all like, "Oh, now I gotta, I gotta keep up with this whole scandal about having these tapes and having this and having that." And like I said, I do believe that someone did hit him up and say, "We got tapes, we got this book." But is the book actually from Kim Porter? No. Are the tapes Jaden and Justin Bieber? No. This is some made up shit. We'll find out the truth though, We'll find out the truth, I bet you.
Wanted you there.
Right.
Yeah, that's got the blackmail too.
It's for you to figure out.
I figured it out already.
Well then, you have my prayers. And you know who your enemy is.
Yes, I do.
We ain't gotta say no more about that. At all.
Damn. All right.
Appreciate your light, Jaguar. Don't think I got any soul in my mouth from last time. No. I didn't come here prepared to do anything to go against you or any of that. You know, I came from a woman.
Being cheeky.
Okay, I came from a woman. Yeah.
But I apologize what I said about your mother. I'm sorry.
Okay. I accept that.
Oh, look at that.
I accept your apology.
A lot of the viewers are concerned about both you guys' safety. Do you have any reassurances for the viewers?
I'm learning.
They ain't looking for them. They lying asses. Ain't nobody looking for them. But let's continue.
I'm Jack. Go ahead. You gotta tell me how to be safe, Jack. I know I started by not eating and drinking. Yeah, I pray real good.
Do you know how to pray?
Yes.
Never stop. And never eat by strange hands. And if you have to eat out at a restaurant, make sure it's a place you don't go to often.
I never eat out the same place.
Strange hands.
Right.
I'm gonna save that comment.
And if they're strange, they have to be random.
Right.
You do me a favor. If you're really interested, just reach out to me. I'll talk to you offline.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
You're in a tricky spot.
I'm going to do that.
I'm just glad you know who your enemies are now.
Yes, I do. It took hard thinking yesterday. And I got to thank you for that because I knew I was going to be here today with you and Shaun. But yesterday I had to think, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's really going on? How they jump over all these people and just grab me? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I get it.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Whatever he did to put himself where he at, that's his business. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish a cage on nobody. Even a gorilla, I don't wish a cage on them. They deserve to be free.
Even a gorilla has a soul. Whatever that thing is sitting in MCP lost its soul a long time ago.
And they keeping it there to keep it from getting out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for his girls.
I don't.
The twins. I really do.
The sorriest I felt for them was when their mother left this earth.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. Okay, so thoughts about the whole thing. Also, if you guys want to watch the whole video, Netanya, the one that was powed in the face by Diddy at the club in 1999, she was there too. And they also said throw J-Lo in jail as well too. But anyway, a few things. I think Jag realized she's more powerful to join forces with him than to go at it against him. She wants to get as much information out of Courtney to be all like, oh, I can spin this around and make this my story and say, I was there and this is how I got this information. She wants to be more on the inside. That's what she wants. She wants to be on the inside. She doesn't want to be seen as an outsider that she doesn't have a one up. Because at the end of the day, she wants to be the end all be all. She want to be the big dog. Like she's the one that knows everything. Nobody has a one up on her. Nobody knows more than her. She knows everything. Because you got to think about it. If Courtney knows more than she does, who's gonna want to book a Jaguar Wright to, come on their YouTube channel? Nobody's gonna care. Everybody is going to want to interview Courtney. So why am I gonna go against my better interest? Let me join forces. That way we can do shows together, and people want to book both of us. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all see? Yeah. Y'all gotta think like Jag. You just can't. Yeah, everything is calculated. Everything is very calculated. Now, as far as Ariel, I wonder how she feels about all this. I have no idea. Ariel, again, for me, she's clout chasing as well too. I don't get a genuine bone from her or a genuine vibe. Everything seems like, yeah, I'm willing to sell anybody under the bus just for my 15 minutes of fame. She wants to be Gloria Allred adjacent, basically. But anyway. Oh, also they had Dr. Cornel West. He made a guest appearance. Like, I guess Jag seen him in the street and told him to come over or whatever. That was a weird scenario. But anyway, overall, I don't believe Courtney has like the evidence as far as yeah, he has the tapes and he has the actual book. I think the grand jury is going to look at it and be like, this some bullshit. However, we want to know who your sources is. I think they want to know who the sources are rather than that information. They probably don't believe it either. Because honestly, if they read the Kim Porter book, they're going to be like, this is some bullshit. We ain't reading this. And what I find so funny, you know, if Jag is such a truth teller, how come the grand jury has not asked to interview her? Why have they not subpoenaed her to come in and give a testimony? They did with Courtney, but ain't nobody asked Jag to come in and fly. I'm just asking. Do we think Jag will be subpoenaed? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's going to be subpoenaed. Put a 2 in the chat. No, she ain't going to be subpoenaed. Oh wow, everybody put a 2. Oh man. 1. Okay, we got a 1. Okay. Here's my thing. Allegedly, she was at a party, according to him. So why would she incriminate herself? Was she at the party? That's the question. You know, was she actually at the party? Because I remember Jag said, and maybe I'm wrong, I need to talk to a Jagologist, you know, one of those people obsessed with Jag. But I remember her saying, like, oh, God, no, I would never go to those parties, blah, blah, blah. But now she's saying she was at the party, she was at the club, and then when they ask her why we don't see any pictures, she'd be all like, oh, why would I ever get pictured? Like, her credibility is shot. But the thing is like you have to go back to old videos and then try to piece them together with what she's saying now and try to make it make sense. And it's just not going to make sense. Basically, I'm gonna just give y'all the hard truth. It's not going to make any sense because once you start telling a lie, you got to keep up with that lie and keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah, she lost the plot and she don't even realize it. But it is what it is. It gives us a laugh, you know, because I laugh at it. The only thing that messes this up is that this is a real case. This is really something going on. Like, this man was basically accused of running a criminal organization through a music business and, yeah, trafficking, drugs, everything. It's sad. It's almost like these people are working against the FBI, and I'm surprised that the grand jury or the FBI has not tried to shut them up and be like, hey, y'all doing too much wishy-washy shit out here. Like, stop that shit. But you never know what will come from it. But anyway, you guys, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here, but we out of here, y'all. Deuces, everybody.